The calls to the White House come at least once a week. Murdoch here, the blunt, accented voice on the other end of the line says. For decades, Rupert Murdoch has used his media properties to establish a direct line to Australian and British leaders. But in the 44 years since he bought his first newspaper in the US, he has largely failed to cultivate close ties to an American president. Until now. Walt Disney Co. has agreed to buy film, television and international businesses from Rupert Murdoch's 21st Century Fox. The Last Jedi's massive opening weekend, Disney buys Fox's film and TV properties. Salma Hayek and Peter Jackson reveal more about Harvey Weinstein's history and Matt Damon in trouble over comments. A guide to what's opening on the biggest cinema-going day of the year. While walking the Aria's red carpet, Australian musicians talk about changing the date of Triple J's Hottest 100. In a comedy section from ABC's The Weekly, Yasmi Abdel-Majid answers tricky questions thrown at her by Tom Gleeson. Vision courtesy ABC. Donald Trump's inauguration, the legalization of same-sex marriage and everything in between. We take a look back at the year that was. Based on a true story, a man rises from poverty by creating a staged show that becomes a global sensation. From children using offensive sound language to betting during dinner with the in-laws, these are Australia's top 5 most complained about ads. Walt Disney Co. has agreed to buy film, television and international businesses from Rupert Murdoch's 21st Century Fox. Murdoch and President Donald Trump, both forged in New York's tabloid culture, one as the owner of the New York Post, the other as its perfect subject, have traveled in the same circles since the 1970s, but they did not become close until recently, when their interests began to align more than ever before. Since Inauguration Day, Murdoch has talked regularly with Trump, often bypassing the White House Chief of Staff, General John F. Kelly, who screens incoming calls. Murdoch has felt comfortable enough to offer counsel that others may shy away from, such as urging the president to stop tweeting and advising him to improve his relationship with Secretary of State Rex Tillerson. Murdoch also has weekly conversations with Trump's son-in-law and senior advisor, Jared Kushner. Before the news broke that Murdoch had agreed to sell vast parts of his 21st Century Fox to the Walt Disney Co. for $52.4 billion $67.8 billion, Trump called him to get his assurance that the Fox News Channel, the highly rated cable network and frequent bullhorn of the Trump agenda, would not be affected. On December the 14th, the day the agreement was announced, Trump let the world know that he had made a congratulatory call to Murdoch. Sarah Huckabee Sanders, the White House press secretary, also passed along the president's belief that the deal would be a great thing for jobs, a claim disputed by Wall Street analysts. After decades of ups and downs, Trump now counts Murdoch as one of his closest confidants. The two titans made a show of their improved relationship in June 2016, when Murdoch visited Trump at the Trump International Golf Links, Scotland before a group of reporters.